Lost Cause Ranch! Sadly, for the last few months, I've let this rare 1 of 28 Land Rover sit neglected. This is an XD Eco Challenge Land Rover that was used in the Discovery Channel's Eco Challenge Adventure Race in British Columbia in 1996. You know how I know? Because it says it right there. I mean, what kind of monster would let such a special Land Rover just sit in the woods? Definitely couldn't be me. So it's been a minute since we've had the Eco out. It's been sitting up by the house, getting neglected. And now it's starting to look even worse, being the leaves are falling. We have an event coming up next month that I'd like to take the Eco Challenge Discovery to. I figured before that, we should give the old girl a little bit of a freshening up. So we got another package. This time it's for Sasha. So Sasha's grandma, my mom, decided that her shop bed was in too rough a shape. And I think she approves. I need the keys first. Just missed it off camera, but that guy just came down. So I'm actually a fan of the patina on this guy's paint. The big thing I want to take care of is all the off-roady stuff. So today we're going to pull this, the roof rack, the sliders, as well as the rear bumper, and make it look like it is loved once again. I mean, it is such a cool vehicle. It deserves better than this. Now that we got the gas tank skid out of the way, you can see it's been doing its job. The gas tank is nice and dent-free. I guess either way, that accomplishes what we were trying to do. Suppose we should go and loosen it instead of tighten it. Might get further. Hey, that worked much better. This is obviously a one-person job. But we got it. If Sasha didn't have this nice new comfy bed, she probably would have helped. You know what? Even though I should be working, I think we're gonna take a slight intermission to go play in the woods. So the Jeep broke, and little guy here decided to piss on the cooler to top it all off. That's interesting, whatever we got going on there. Looks like one of them little spiked thread inserts for a piece of wood. We might be pulling that out and doing something different. Yep, that's nice. I'm real curious to see the condition of the body underneath these. And not exactly terrible. We have some stuff we can clean up, but compared to a lot of these that have the rock sliders, this is not all rotted out underneath. Having something like those guys up against paint, especially in the salt belt, usually does not work out all that great, but we're in good shape here. Nothing alarming. Our pile's starting to grow, but before we take the bumper off, we messed up this front little push bar. Kinda caved in. Some of you long timers may remember how we did that. But either way, now is a good time to straighten it out. So I figured since we put this bend in with a tree, we'd use a tree to take it back out. All right, you guys keep an eye on it for me, because I'm going to be inside driving. This is some hillbilly stuff, but we're getting there. We'll do one more. So that was a pretty decent result. You can see the backside of the tube is straight now. We still got a little bit of divot in the front. We'll probably have to weld something in, take the slide hammer, and bang that guy out. Well, that's nice. Starting to look a little empty in here. And it started raining, but look at how crazy it looks out there. We got all our bits laid out. We just need to clean these guys up, get them all scuffed and ready to spray. Roof rack is still on there. Ted's gonna head down to help me lift that off. As it turns out, I'm not capable of it by myself. Not tall enough, strong enough, or I don't have like long enough arms to reach both sides. Look at what happens underneath there. Traps a bunch of garbage and moisture and starts rotting stuff away. The good news is what we are going to finish these with will make that not necessary. You guys ever regret a project after starting it? This is one of those. A lot more work than I was expecting, plus we're gonna get rain tonight. So I need to get this all done, painted, and dry to the touch so I can move it inside so I don't ruin everything we did today. And sadly, we're gonna lose our discovery sticker. All right, we got the first coat on. While that dries, I suppose we'll take care of the rack. All right, it is just shy of 3 o'clock. We have no rain until 6 p.m. Except it's raining now. Isn't that spectacular? But either way, I got them flipped around to the non-painted side. So we'll just wipe them down whenever it quits spitting. All the parts are sitting drying. This is as good time as any to spray it off. We have access to quite a bit more than we normally do. Due to impending weather, we moved the show inside. I probably should have built a bigger shop. Well, with the weather forcing us inside, we have quite the disaster going on. But the roof rack is all refinished now. Everything has been coated with truck bed liner, giving us a nice satin textured finish that can be easily touched up when we eventually bang this thing into some more trees. But also went ahead and got underneath where the rock sliders mount, undercoated. But no, that should help protect it from any sort of corrosion when those guys are mounted back up. But we're gonna start throwing some of these pieces back on, try and make a little room again, because we got things to do in here. This thing's too tall. So we get to use one of my favorite things, that hole that was blown out and had this guy siliconed in place there. We're gonna stick a rib nut in there instead. And it looks like someone is still enjoying her new bed. Right, Sashi? According to the broken trim, 4 to 1/4 inch. So let's sit down on those. But it just sits right up. Yeah. Right, pull it up. Got it. So there is the Eco in much less sad shape. All the off-roady bits look much nicer with their new finish on there. And the Eco Challenge as a whole looks much less neglected. Like I said earlier, I actually really enjoy the way the paint and body looks on this guy, and I don't want to fix that. Kind of feel it tells the story of this vehicle. You can see some of the sponsor stickers ghosted in there. You can see some various touch-ups that I like to think happened on the adventure race. But what do you guys think about this? My thoughts, to preserve the paint and to keep it from grabbing a bunch of mildew and whatnot, is maybe one of those wipe-on clear coat deals that all them old hot rodders use. It should protect my nice sticker, but no, it would keep it easier to clean. It probably won't fix the dents or prevent any new ones that we're gonna add. But with all the steel freshened up, I am back in love with this thing. It is just such a cool vehicle. And being a special Land Rover, my favorite part about it is it's just rough enough to not be too precious to use it like it should. And the next time you guys will see this on the channel, it'll be getting used. But we are gonna be taking the old Eco to Jeeps on the Mountain. Last couple years we took the budget LR4. I figure it's time to take the Eco out, and now it may even look like someone actually cares about it. Hopefully the tailgate doesn't share the same fate as Ted's Jeep. I just need to figure out what to do with this guy. I think we're gonna make a new one. Or we may just throw it on and beat it up. And I did grab some new stainless cable out of my stash that will replace the ugly limb risers. I mean, it's pretty much a show truck. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you subscribing, and appreciate you following along in all the Land Rover journeys. We will catch you on the next one.